What's up, y'all? Just want to say welcome to another episode of Let's Talk. I haven't done one of these in a minute. First, I want to say hello, new subscribers. And to my old subscribers, y'all be holding it down. Man, I cannot believe I am almost at 1,000 views. Oh my God. I think last year about this time, I was at like 375 or something like that. That is amazing to me, being that I have the type of channel that has no set times, no set schedules, no set type of video. I just do wherever I feel or I feel like sharing with you guys. And I appreciate you coming and watching, leaving comments. It is great to see it, see those numbers go up. However, if they was lower, it wouldn't matter, because I still be doing what I'm doing right now. We still be all be cool, you know what I mean? So if you're new to this channel, Let's Talk, it's kind of when I go through certain things, like maybe updates on the channel, or we're just talking about news or something like that. Things that's on my mind or things I want you to know. And that's what we're gonna do right now. So, with that in mind, we'll start with channel information first. And just so you know, if you're new to my channel, I don't do jump cuts. I don't pre-write anything. So everything I'm telling you now is right out the mind and the heart. That's it. It doesn't. I'm be drinking. I'm be eating my food. That's just how we roll. Cause when you at home chilling watching video, do you stop eating? Do you stop drinking? No, man. You sitting there with a sandwich, some chips and a pickle on the side, some grape, what's this, a grape or something, some strawberry, some big red, big pineapple. Are you watching videos, right? That's what you're supposed to do because you're chilling. That's what I do in all my videos. Anyway, so first thing, back to the channel again. I'm really happy where I'm going with this. Man, it feels really good. As you probably already know or don't know, I am starting to do reaction videos. I've done 2 already, and it's kind of fun for me. I'm still a little leery on the rules of that. And what I mean by that, I mean, you know, let's say a movie trailer. If I try to do a reaction video on a movie trailer and I have the actual movie planned, I don't want no copyright strike. I just got past that with WWE crap, man. That took me 6 months before I can make a video longer than 15 minutes. You're like, 15 minutes is a long time, but it seems like a long time. But when you making them, sometimes 15 minutes just ain't enough. So I want to go through that again. So I think when I do a movie trailer one, I'm just not gonna monetize it at all. And I'm gonna try one, and then I'm gonna see how YouTube reacts to it. And then if everything's good, then I'm definitely gonna do movie trailer, because I can sit there for an hour plus and watch movie trailers. And when I get done, it feels like I just watched the whole movie. I ain't lying. I don't know why. It's satisfying. So I like doing trailers, because I like to share the trailers with you guys and like to hear your comments. Cause I'd be like watching the trailer and then I'm done with it. I'm like, oh man, I can't wait to see that. But ain't nobody to tell that to, just me. So if I do it like this, then when I say, oh man, it's good, down in the comments, you can either agree with me or disagree with me. But not have people to communicate with about the movie trailer. So that makes it perfect to do reaction videos. That's why I'm doing them. And not only that, doing my research of doing this, I came across some cool reaction videos, the channel video, whatever you call them, and they was great. And I can see why so many people like them, and they're entertaining. So this also gives me an opportunity to share other videos that I might find that you might not know is out there, and then you can go to the actual YouTuber and subscribe to the channel. Hey, it works for everybody, you know? It's all about giving. You don't have to take all the time. Give it back. Anyway, other than that, the channel pretty much staying the same. I'm gonna be doing more music stuff. That was just those just testers. I put that in the water just to test the water a little bit, just to see what's going on. Even though I've done stuff in the past, but you know, I just put that out there and put it in the water on it. So I will be doing more things like that. Budget Gourmet, I haven't done that in a long time. We'll be cooking for you soon. So stay tuned for that. And for those who don't know, Budget Gourmet is just when I go into the kitchen, just grab random stuff, and we put it together and see how it tastes. That's what we're gonna be doing. Or there are times when it's real cooking too. I did a one barbecue episode, and I showed you how to make barbecue sauce and everything. So that was a real one. But there will be some ones where we just be randomly putting stuff together and making a budget gourmet. When you're low on your funds, you gotta survive. You gotta eat. You just can't drink water and have sun. That don't work. It don't work. So other than that, that'll be coming back. Everything else pretty much still be the same. Still gonna be getting the PO box. Just haven't done it yet. And when I do, then that's when I'll be giving some stuff away, especially like loot crate stuff. I just collect loot crates just for the unboxing, but I really don't do anything to the stuff inside. So look forward for that too. What else? I'm looking forward for YouTube gaming. I'm not sure when it's actually going to start, but when it does, then that would be something I'm looking to doing 2 more gaming stuff. Right now, it's just too hard on the game, especially someone like me. I haven't drawn any kind of network or anything. It's just me. So if I go in there and play a game, I'm pretty much going to have it on silent because if I don't, I'm gonna get hit with some kind of copy strike. You know, it's crazy out there. You would think, as a developer, that you wouldn't mind people advertising your game. You know what I'm saying? And even if they are monetizing it, what does that? You already made so much money off that game, and you're gonna make more because the reviewers, the gamers, the reviewers, the games, and they are actually showing other people who probably didn't even know your game exists, don't even have a console, still trying to decide what console to buy. They are helping you sell product, and they ding you, man, when they hear one little word come out of the game, and boom, copyright restriction. It's crazy. I don't understand. That's just not good business for me. I don't understand the system, but it is what it is. So that's why I'm waiting for YouTube gaming before I start doing gaming stuff. Other than that, channel still same like I said before, and we'll just keep pushing. And it's gonna be random stuff coming. You never know what's gonna happen. I'm gonna do something. I don't know what I'm gonna do. I just do it. It feels good to me. I'm hoping it feels good to you or to someone, at least one person. Next topic of the week. We gotta address this. This is the Meek Mills versus Drake. Now, what I'm gonna say here is that first, I'm gonna give props to Meek Mills first because he jumped in the lion cage knowing there was a lion inside. I'm giving that. What I mean by that, I mean that you know Drake making mad money. You know Drake got mad tours. He just signed Apple deal. You know Apple ain't cheap. Apple gonna pay him some money. Apple is paying him some money. He got a little contract with Jordan. I mean, he got some things going on. Then you had Meek Mills on tour with his girlfriend, who is the headliner. He been around for a while. He ain't broke. She ain't messing with no broke nigga. He ain't broke, but he's not Drake. He's not Drake money. You know what I mean? So he knew he was going in. I give him props for taking that step. I also give him props for addressing and telling everybody that Drake don't write all his shit. Now, does it really matter? No, I don't care. Personally, nobody really cares in the rap industry. The only reason it's a problem because now you cannot be considered as a top lyricist. They can't put you into categories of Biggie Small, Tupac, Chuck D, nothing like that, because you don't write all of your own material. Now, it doesn't mean you still ain't great. It doesn't mean when your song come on, I'm still gonna be bobbing my head because Drake got it going on. He delivers everything so smooth. He makes shit sound good. So it ain't gonna change from me there. But you cannot be considered as a top major lyricist anymore. So that's what the issue is with this deal. And for Meek Mills to expose that, I give him props again. And I give him props again because this is good for rap music. And I'm saying this is good because I don't see this ending in violence. Especially not with Drake, of course. And then the young Meek Mill maybe, but now this mature Meek Mill's no. So I think it's gonna end on wax, meaning it'll end from songs. You won't get any other violent than that, and I give applause to Meek Mill for that too, because this is a good battle. This is good for rap right now. A lot of people talking about it. Twitter is blowing up. Actors, actresses, athletes, people you never expect is following it. You know, this is huge. This is bringing another light to this type of music that everybody does all around the world. But this time, hopefully, it's gonna shine a light and show that this is a peaceful thing, though. You know, a peaceful thing. No violence gonna happen. It's gonna end on record, and that'll be it. So I would give Meek Mill the props for setting that off. Now, what Meek Mill's messed up at though is once you get into that cage with the lion, you got to fight to get out. You can't just sit there. You can't think about it. Once you in, you in. Get the fuck out. So the rules of this record is that when you do a diss on somebody, the rule is, and this is known, and it can vary a day or two, you have 3 to 4 days to respond to that diss. 3 or 4 days. That's the rule. Everybody knows it. Anything past that, normally it'll be the end of it. You done with it. You done. That's it, right? But in this case, he didn't respond in those 3 or 4 days. After Drake did the first diss. Well, the second diss. Meek dissed him first on Twitter, but so what happened? Drake didn't stop. He hit him with another banger, and this banger was banging more than the first banger. The banger was a slight bing. This one was a banger. Hit him with the banger. And now Meek is confused. So he finally comes out with his diss song, and to me it wasn't that bad. It wasn't as bad as people make it seem. See, I think the problem is with Meek Mills and other people is that there's a lot of Drake fans out there. They love Drake right now. They love Drake. The ladies love Drake, okay? But also, Drake puts his lyrics out really clean and you can understand it. Meek Mill's style is a mumbling style, kind of like I have. The more I talk or get excited, the more I slur a little bit. I'm from the South. That's how it is. His is like that. So if you're not around that type of lingo or how they talk, you're not gonna be able to understand what he's saying. So to you, it's all mumbo jumbo. And those little ad-libs he put in was just taking too much of the bars away. Those spaces he kept putting those little ad-libs in, that could have been bars, banger. And then he tells you a little bit, but don't tell you what happened. Like something happened and Drake got peed on. Oh, so what happened? Who peed on Drake? What was Drake's reaction? And then the end of it was like, that was the banger part right there. He should have started with that, because that was the best part. But then it went off like a cliffhanger. So I think what happened with Drake is that the reason it took so long is because, like in dominoes, when you playing with dominoes, it's serious, right? It's serious. You're going back and forth with each other. And one of the most popular things you say to somebody is, you study long, you study wrong. Meek studied long and studied wrong. That would happen. He took too long with it. He should have came right back within a day or two, banger, hit him with it. But he thought about it too much and he put too much stuff in there and forgot all about the bars. He overthinked it. He was trying to be too slick. He was trying to keep up with Drake's wit. He should have done that. He should have just been Meek Mills, man. I'm gonna give Drake props because, and to be honest, technically, we don't know when Drake is writing his own stuff now. He just wrote the 2 bars. They say he wrote it, but do you really know now? Since now we know that somebody has written for him. But I'm gonna still give Drake props because this is still Drake. Regardless who wrote the lyrics, the presentation is Drake. And he came back hard. So I'm gonna give him props for coming back twice, back to back. And I heard rumors he might even have a 3rd verse coming thanks to Charlemagne saying it. So Meek Mill is not stuck. Meek Mill is stuck. I'm sure he's confused. I don't know what Nicki is probably telling him. I don't know what Nicki is gonna say to him, but people say Meek Mill needs to just quit and not stop. I don't think so. People say it's too late for Meek Mill to try to come back now. I don't think so. I think he needs to do something. He needs to do something, and he has to go for the throat, man. And no matter how it's gonna end, even if, because like I said, rumor is Drake has a third one. Even if Meek Mill doesn't win it all, if he can make this next diss track hard enough and devastating enough, then he'll be back in the game. He may not win the whole diss battle, but at least he'll be back in the game. He'll get mad respect back. So I think to you, Meek Mill, you gotta do it, man. You gotta do it now. Don't. People say don't do it, it's too late. It is not too late. Because if it's hard enough, it would not be too late. But Drake has something coming up too, maybe a third verse, and it might be an OVO. I think this weekend up in Canada, big concert they're having. He might drop it there. I don't know. So again, I give him props to Meek Mill because he started the whole thing. It's been good for rap music, and I feel like these two guys are gonna end it as keep it on the radio and not take it to the streets, and that's the good thing about this. Meek Mills has potential to get him though. Don't sleep on Meek Mills though. People are sleeping on him. Remember, he got his own stuff too. That's an extra point. But he can go. He can go. That was so surprising. I just thought he was gonna go off in this one, but he just overthinked it. He wanted to put too much in it. He wasn't being Meek Mills. So Meek Mills, you gotta do it again. You gotta come out. This one has to be a double banger. You gotta knock Drake out. You can't just jab him and jab him. You gotta knock out. You gotta knock out a champ. You gotta knock him down to the floor. So I'm hoping it's continued. I hope it's not the end of it right now. I hope Drake do have a third one. Maybe that'll be enough to push him. Or Meek Mills come out and do his thing, or Drake may hold on to that one. I don't know what he may do with it. Not just a rumor. But I hope this continue on. I hope Meek Mills respond to it. And people, when you listen to Meek Mills rhyme, slow down a little bit. Listen to the lyrics. Try to understand what he's saying first, because the boy got skills. He can flow. He ain't as bad as people say he is. Everybody hard on Meek Mills right now. But this started because of Meek Mills, and this was a good thing to start, because now we've seen that people, a lot of rappers don't write their own stuff. Now you're starting to see more and more that's going on in the business for rap music. So you gotta thank Meek Mills for having the balls to do that. At least do that part. Now Meek Mills, you gotta get out of that lion cage, baby. Fighting. So leave your comments down below what you think about the Meek Mills Drake controversy or this going on. Who you think is gonna win at the end? Who you think is winning now? Also, again, thank you to all my new subscribers and all my old subscribers. Thank you for hanging around, holding on, holding me down. I do appreciate you. And I will see you soon with another Let's Talk. It's your boy Sincere B. I'm out of here. 2 up. Peace.
The end.